Football League.
That's my heart.
Philadelphia, it's time to play! Please welcome your defending Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles!
This ain't what you want.
We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's Austin Eckler on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
He may have been drafted second in 2024, but Daniels was the rookie we couldn't stop talking about last season.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Ready? Hot 70, hot.
Another try following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first two plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
I don't know no better. When I got rich and Bo coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never cheat.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful.
60 Eagles, 60.
Option give to Robinson. He's one that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's fourth down.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a first down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps on first and second down.
Commanders punting on fourth down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. That's taken in at the 42. Escapes a defender. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs, but Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's
has room down the left sideline. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game.
Ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the set. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right things said in the paper, Baltimore material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Man in motion, headed right. Third and long for Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Eagles take over first and 10. At their own
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this.
Let's go. Trimmer. Hey, 73. Alpha.
Here's 2nd and 5. He's trying to push the field. Cut near the goal line. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Eckler now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Commanders set to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, no, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Down by Zach Boren. A loss of 2 brings up second down.
Here's second and 11.
25-yard line.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Daniels throwing on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
So they bring Tressway back out there for another punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fields this at the 42. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Eagles taking over now late in the first half. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Buying some time right. He'll go all the way across the field here, deep right. This is caught inside the 15. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. 73.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yes, that's just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Eckler now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. He's back to throw. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Making some progress here. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
First down, around with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, here's Barkley. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. That's good for an Eagles first down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Check. Miami. 73.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Hurts. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They go play fake with Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hurts throwing again. Complete beyond the marker. And they are going to have first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. Just one quarter to go on Monday Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's going to tuck and run. Daniels hit, he lost the football. And the Birds got to it. And they're going to give a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Eagles about set to go on offense. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one connects. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles continue piling it on here in the 4th. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Take that as simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he's able to throw that ball right over their heads.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Eagles Eagles continue piling onto this lead.
Commanders nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They send Samuel right. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This defense been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the gun, it's Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Brown. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Commanders ready for the punt. On in at the 41. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They go to Barkley again. He finds space into the red zone. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles are running them out of the building. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but They didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewart, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.